Can a DACA recipient buy a home in Texas? The answer is yes, and you don't need a bank to do it. In this video, we'll explain how that works. No bank approval, no credit check, and no social security number required. By the end, you'll understand a path to homeownership that most people are never told about. First, a quick definition. DACA stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. It applies to people who came to the United States as children and are allowed to live and work here.
Now, here is a key point many people don't realize. Owning property in Texas does not depend on your immigration status. Anyone can legally own a home in this state. The barrier was never the law, it was always the financing. So why is the traditional bank route so difficult for DACA recipients? There are three main reasons. First, the rules keep changing. Whether DACA recipients qualify for a home loan has shifted over the years, and a home purchase shouldn't depend on the latest policy news. Second, the paperwork rarely fits. Banks expect long credit histories, W-2 employment, and years of tax returns, even when a buyer's savings and income are strong. Third, many applicants have thin credit files. They pay their bills on time, but in cash, so the bank system sees an empty record. None of this measures whether a person can responsibly pay for a home. It only measures how closely their paperwork matches a template.
That leaves most buyers with three options. The first is to keep renting and waiting, but rent never builds equity. The second is to keep applying for a bank loan and hope the rules line up. The third option skips the bank entirely. Let's look at how that one works. This third path is called third-party owner financing. An important distinction first. This is not traditional owner financing, which requires finding a rare seller willing to carry the loan.
It is also not rent-to-own.
Here is how it works.
You choose any single-family home listed for sale in Texas, in any city or school district.
A pre-approved investor purchases that home and finances it directly to you. The seller is paid in full at closing and walks away. The deed is recorded in your name on day one, and you begin building equity with your first payment. The loan is a 30-year term at a fixed rate with no balloon payment. There is no credit check, no income verification, and no social security number required. What you do need is a down payment, typically 15 to 20%, and completion of a short homebuyer training course so you arrive at closing as an informed owner. This is where TL Global comes in. TL Global is a training company. It does not lend money. Instead, it teaches buyers step-by-step how to use third-party owner financing to purchase a home. And it has done so for Texas families, including DACA recipients, since 2009. If this sounds like it could fit your situation, the next step is simple: a free consultation. There is no pressure, and you can request a specialist in your language. You've already built a life here. Home ownership can be the next step.